KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Welcome to KCAL News at 11 on CBS Los Angeles and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Christine Lazar in for Chris Holmstrom. We are following breaking news out of Wisconsin, a deadly school shooting. Police say 5 people are dead, including the suspected shooter, 5 others wounded. This is a live picture from outside Abundant Life Christian School in Madison. Officers say it is still a very active investigation. You can see the emergency response vehicles right in front of the school. Now, police say the suspect is among the dead and believed to be a student from that school. Authorities are continuing to search buildings and vehicles on campus. The first call came in just before 11 local time, with multiple agencies responding to the scene. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes addressing the media moments ago.
Every child, every person in that building is a victim and will be a victim forever. And these types of trauma don't just go away. And we need to figure out and try to piece together what exactly happened.
Again, 4 people were killed. The suspect also found dead. 5 others injured at a Christian school in Madison, Wisconsin. The story quickly evolving. We are expecting another update from police there in the next hour or so, and we'll continue to monitor the latest developments and bring you the latest on our air and online at kcalnews.com. A man is shot in Redlands after a confrontation with a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy. That incident happened near the 10 freeway around 7:30 this morning. The deputy opened fire on the trespassing suspect near railroad tracks after they say the suspect made a move towards him. The deputy was not injured. There's no word on the condition of the man shot. It's still a very active scene. We do have crews there gathering information, and as soon as we get more of that information, we'll pass it along to you. One of the 5 suspects arrested in the murder of a Woodland Hills doctor went before a judge this morning in downtown LA. We're waiting to hear about the details inside the courtroom about this August ambush killing and how the victim's ex-wife may be connected. Here's KCAL News reporter Tina Patel.
There are still a lot of questions about the 5 suspects involved in what appears to be a murder for hire. We don't know if at some point the district attorney will try to combine some of the cases. One of the suspects in court today, 26-year-old Salala Jawed, is facing a charge of murder with a special circumstance allegation of murder for financial gain. Prosecutors have not said how Jawed is connected to the victim, 61-year-old Hamid Mishrajahi, who was killed outside his Woodland Hills medical practice back in August. At the time, security cameras showed a masked man walk up and shoot the doctor as he was leaving his office. Police say they tracked down that shooter in Texas and arrested him last week, but they say 5 people in all were involved in the murder and cover-up, including the victim's ex-wife, Ahang Mishrajahi. She was also arrested last week. According to court records, the couple separated back in 2010, but she continued to work in his office for several years until the doctor filed a restraining order against her in 2017. We are still waiting to learn about each suspect's role in this alleged murder and when each suspect might be facing a judge. Again, just one right now being arraigned today. In downtown LA, Tina Patel, KCAL News.
A CHP cruiser trying to overtake another vehicle in the eastbound lanes of the 105 freeway this morning in Willowbrook crashed, sending 2 officers to the hospital. Here is the aftermath of that incident. It happened just before 3 this morning, in which the cruiser flipped over and landed on the freeway. The officer who was driving apparently lost control. 2 other vehicles were also involved in that collision, and we spoke with one of the other drivers.
Yeah, well, that's what we see first, the black smoke, and we pull over because